K Varoz.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Is doing all right?
Yeah!
Good. Usually comics ask that too much. I didn't hear anyone ask that. Yeah, you guys doing? You're good. You're all right. That's good. Yeah, it's a long drive. I was happy to stay with some local comics. Stayed in their basement the first night that I was here, and that was pretty interesting. There was like 7 dudes living in the house. When I first got there, I got the key from one of the dudes, and he told me, "Hey man, glad to have you in the compound. You know, just make sure that you shut the gate and lock it when you come and when you go. Just like remember, just keep that gate shut and locked because the water authority is trying to cut off the water of the house." And I was like, "Cool, yeah, no problem. You don't want to cause any problems for you guys." And I went inside to meet the other guys, and one by one, each and every single one of them reminded me, "Hey, glad to have you here, man. Thanks for coming and staying and everything. Just make sure to shut that gate and lock it behind you because the water utility authority, they're trying to cut off the water of the house." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." That was cool, man. I went down into my little basement, and it was like too low to even stand up all the way in. And they had warned me before I went in there, but it was still a shock. They were like, "Hey, yeah, the last guy who was living down there, he kind of left in a hurry. We didn't really have a lot of time to, fix anything down there, but we've been killing spiders down there all day. So it should be good." And I was still shocked. There's just piles of dead spiders everywhere. It was like super janky. I was like sweeping them out of the way. And then when I was unpacking my stuff, I noticed that there was one spider left alive. And it was in the corner of the room, and it was just like hanging on the wall, looking like he had seen some shit. And imagine my surprise, the spider was like, hey dude, psst, come over here, okay. I was like, "A talking spider? Oh my god, I have so many questions. Like, who taught you English? What happened down here, dude? Oh my god, like I have so many questions." He's like, yeah, we'll get to that. I'm glad you're here and everything. It's cool to see you. Just make sure that when you leave, shut the gate and lock it. Because the water utility thing, cut off the water. That was super weird. And then I killed him. You guys heard correctly. My name is Danger. Yes, that is not the name that I was given. I did change my name to Danger, but I had to do something to get people to stop calling me faggot all the time. Life is better now. Things are pretty good. Anyone here have a gay best friend? Yeah? There's like a hesitation. Are they not out of the closet yet? What happened? I have a gay best friend from high school. He's actually here in the show tonight. Hey! That's embarrassing. Yeah, but anyone who has a gay best friend knows you can't try to out-party these people. They can hold their liquor and they can go harder and longer than anyone else can. He was like half my size in high school, and one day what we used to like to do is we would play hooky from school. One day we went down and we picked up a fifth of Smirnoff raspberry. Hold on, I'll get through this. We picked up a fifth of Smirnoff raspberry. Raspberry twist. Okay. So we got the vodka. And we picked up from our high school cocaine dealer, whose name was Ashley, and he, this is a true story, didn't know how old he was. I was like, "Yeah, I have no birth certificate." He gave us the vodka. We went to this neighboring city. We went to Santa Fe because we were from a real small town outside of it. And it was just the thing that we did. We went to Santa Fe when we were dropping it, when we were like not going to school. We got drunk, hung out in the plaza in Santa Fe, and we ended up going to the mall. and we're hanging out in the mall parking lot, and right as we rolled up, we finished the vodka, and I was done. Just me and this one dude, we drank an entire fifth of vodka in about an hour, and I was just like, I need to lay down in the back seat, and I just laid down, and he just completely unfazed. He started cranking La Bouche on the stereo. He like took off his shirt. He's like, it's hot. Get up, let's go. What's wrong with you? And these two like Santa Fe cops, these like Chicano Norteño cops come walking up with like mustaches, you know, like chili stains on their shirts, like guns and badges on their belts, come walking over like, hey, what's going on over here? Having a little party? Huh? In the parking lot? What is this? Having a little DWI? It's a serious offense here in New Mexico. What's wrong with your friend? What happened to him? He had like the empty bottle just leaning up against the steering wheel. We were busted. We were completely going to jail that day. We were going to jail. But he was completely unfazed. He didn't even stop partying. He just kept... He looked the cops dead in the eye. He's like... We were, you know what? We were making out. And it worked. The cops were like, okay. Homophobia saved us from jail. It's amazing. we ended up going inside. He wanted to give me some pizza so I could pull myself together, and I couldn't. I was just like, I was eating pizza. He's like, oh, it's so good. I look, are you gonna finish yours? And I was just like, I had to throw up all of a sudden. I ran to go puke, and I tried to find a trash can, and all there was one of those little like thank you flap trash cans. And it's hard to throw over these things. You have to kind of get like a running start at it. The ladies who cleaned the place, the food court, were just standing there watching me like, ay Dios mío! I tried to throw it, that wasn't working out. I was like, I gotta get outside. And I started running across the food court, like putting little kids out of the way, just like, ah! I was trying to like keep it all in, but it was just kind of like holding your thumb onto a garden hose. I was like, I ran outside and there was this like cholo with a jersey and a chain, and he had his like woman with him, and they were standing outside the mall like waiting for her mom to give them a ride home or something. And I ran outside and I yelled at preemptive like, I'm sorry! Like all of them was like, whoa! And I ran away. Right before I blacked out, I remember like I had found this bush, and I was like, Chris isn't gonna be able to find me in here. And so my last conscious thought was like, throw my foot out so he can find me. And it worked. He was like, wake up! Are you gonna finish your pizza? And then I went and watched The Matrix Reloaded. That was pretty good movie. Yeah, partying is pretty cool. Hooking up's pretty cool, right? Anyone here like to hook up? No, almost none of you. Population is declining. I remember this one time I was creeping out of this girl's apartment at like 3 in the morning, and it was like pitch black, and I couldn't find any of my. I was like, I got my keys and my wallet and my phone and everything, and I had already struggled to find my underwear in the darkness. Has anyone ever tried to find their underwear in the pitch black darkness? And they're like guessing trajectories from earlier. It's like, let's see, I came off and it flung that way. Yeah. I found it, I got all my stuff together, and right as I was about to creep out of the room, I noticed that I had left a little pile of change right there on her dresser. You know, like I had taken it out, because nothing's worse than like, pennies and nickels flying around the room and you're ripping someone's pants off, like taking my change out. And I was like, oh, I'll just leave that there. But on second thought, I looked at it, and it was good change. You know, it had like dimes and quarters and everything. I was like, oh, this is good change. Maybe I should take it. But I didn't want to wake her up getting my change. Could you imagine waking up in the middle of the night after, I mean, let's face it, some good lovemaking. Just to see some dude like by your nightstand like, shh, no, it's my money. So I decided, okay, it's not good enough change, leave it there. And right at that moment of truth, I had already locked the door behind me and I was sliding it shut and like, ka-chunk! There's no going back in. And right then I thought, oh crap, she's gonna think I left it there on purpose. You know, like a tip or something. Could you imagine waking up after a night of, I mean, let's face it, some good lovemaking. Just to see how we're like, what is this? I can't believe that son of a, oh, this is good change. Hey guys, thanks for laughing at my jokes. My name's K Varoz.